All right, welcome back. We are
Hola.
Coffee and One Thing, and we are caffeinated and motivated. Woohoo! We are going to be talking to you about what should you prioritize when you are moving from state to state. So there's a lot to figure out. There's a lot of things to think about. Have you guys ever had a situation where your buyer or your seller has moved and all of a sudden old packages are going or magazines are going to the house? Oh, my heavens.
Lots of things to think about.
Lots of things to think about. So
learning new stuff.
Learning all kinds of new stuff, figuring out where we are at with that. And we don't want you to forget, we have a fantastic resource page at Beery or teambeery.com. And it's a really cool setup. So go find it. It's on our resource page.
Tools for free tools for anyone to use.
All right. So
thinking about moving state to state.
Yep. Well, first we want to talk about
have?
the coffee we're featuring this month.
This month.
Newman's Own.
One of Elaine's favorite coffees.
We are featuring Newman's Own Organics. And we love it. First off, because it tastes good, but secondly, because of the 100% profits go to charity. So if you are thinking about checking it out, we would love to hear about it.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
So first thing, when moving from state to state, the best thing, I think, to do is to visit the state you're going to move to and visit all the areas of the city. Mm-hmm. Just check them all out. The more knowledge you have about that city and the different
neighborhoods,
subdivision or not subdivisions. What am I trying to say? Different neighborhoods, but also suburbs.
Yeah,
like you can come to Phoenix, but what does that mean? Well, that could mean
there's a big
Goodyear,
difference.
Glendale, Peoria, Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa.
Yeah.
So first decide where you want to live, and then start checking out different areas.
And there are a lot of online resources.
Yes.
I know just about every city that I know now has a website, and our webpage, teambeery.com, has links to all of the East Valley cities and different things to check out for the East Valley cities. But
there's all kinds of resources.
All kinds of resources.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're looking for.
Right.
Right? Not only schools, grocery stores, gas stations, Costco.
Yeah. Well, you don't think about it, but like those are places that you end up going probably once a week.
Right.
And so you want to know that you're comfortable there, that you fit in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That becomes familiar.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that you're okay with being there.
Yep.
So that to me is a pretty important one. And I also like to tell people, go check out the entertainment. Go check out, is there hiking? Is there, water sports? Is there things that you like to do? Because this is not just a encapsulated place to live. Yeah, you're kind of going to be there for a long time. So you want to know.
If you're into boating, the area lakes.
Where's the area lakes at? Yeah, exactly.
Got to be close and access.
Right.
Well, or if you have an RV, can you park your RV?
Can you park EV? Yeah, that's a huge one. Just because there's an RV gate doesn't mean you can park an RV. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. So if you can, other quick items that might be needing to be changed. Some things. There's a lot of things to be thinking about. We talked about your licensing for your pet. We talked about things of that sort in episode
health insurance.
7. But now we're thinking what about driver's license?
Correct.
What about
vehicle registration? Well, part of moving, you think about just the cost of moving. Your vehicle in Arizona, your registration and taxes and all that might be totally different in another state, or vice versa coming
and
here.
emissions, because a lot of companies, a lot of places don't have emissions, and we have emissions.
I never heard of smog check.
Yeah,
what's a smog check? Until my husband's from California.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, That's a fun.
They invented smog check.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently if you have smog, you got to pay attention.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
I know another thing we're talking about is subscriptions.
Oh,
like if you
yeah.
get a monthly subscription, I was laughing because we get a box to our house that's not ours, that belongs to someone else because they forgot to change their address.
But
Not just mail,
But you
right?
forget the subscriptions, like magazine subscriptions,
Right.
things of that
Right.
sort. Yeah, that's all big deals. That you need
Amazon.
Amazon.
Change your Amazon addresses,
Change your
people.
Amazon.
Yeah.
It's
Lose
important.
valuable things.
Or
right.
don't. Then I get the value. Hey,
Wait, Scott's address is.
no. Don't tell people where my
Oh, that's too funny. But yeah, like to me, those are all pretty important things. Pretty darn important.
Then in the busyness
And you
of
don't
moving,
think about it.
packing,
Yes.
all of that. Yeah, I would forget.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Lots to think about.
So what about strategic packing? Has anybody thought about what does that look like to you?
You know, I hadn't thought about this until I was doing some research for this podcast. And if you're moving somewhere where the weather is different, it's kind of like you think about packing for if you're going on vacation,
Correct.
right? You pack a different way than if you're going to visit somewhere cold or warm and I was like, oh, you really would have to plan.
Think that out, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you're moving from Arizona to Minnesota in November,
Might look different.
right?
You may not even own a jacket that heavy. That's
you have to go buy one
Yeah.
first and then
Right.
pack.
Or buy one when you get there. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
definitely.
Yeah. So there's a
Or
lot
the
of
other
pieces
way
that-
around.
Or pieces
If
that,
you're
yeah.
moving to Arizona, you don't want to put your thermals.
But I will tell
the
you, don't
box.
get rid of all your sweaters, because I did that when I came from Colorado.
Did you?
I got rid of every sweater. I was like, I'll never need a sweater again. I needed sweaters.
It gets cold here.
I
It's
think
not
when
that
you
cold.
need the sweater is when the weather starts to change and all of the places turn on their AC.
There's that.
You need the sweater
There is
inside
that.
the restaurant.
Yeah, there is that for sure.
Like the only
There
time
is
you
that.
could like downsize and how much you have to pack to move would be if you're moving from here to Hawaii. Because then all you need is
Flip-flops.
flip-flops,
which
board
we
shorts,
wear
and
here.
t-shirts.
Yeah.
There you go. There. Are you like
That's what I'm
planning
saying.
that pretty
No,
recent?
It's just something I thought
That's pretty
Scott's
cute.
of. You're
Retirement
caffeinated,
plan.
motivated, and I'm thinking about Hawaii.
I
know,
like it.
vacation.
White
Like
time.
it. Like it. Well, here's a
good
lot to think about. There's really a lot to think about and prepare for state-to-state moves. So we hope that you find this very helpful. And if you did, we would love you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you're thinking. If you guys have some questions or you want to chat with
Yeah.
something, we would love to hear back from you. So always use a Beery good team.
What are we talking about next week?
Oh, how about that?
What? Oh, we're talking about moving for retirement.
Moving for retirement is a big one down
Yeah.
here.
That's
What
not
is
on
it?
my
It's a big
radar
one.
yet.
Never know. Might be
It's true.
soon.
Yeah.
You never know.
You might come into some cash and be like, I am getting on high life.
You
I'm
gotta,
dropping the mic.
you gotta play the lottery to win the lottery.
So next week on Tuesday, episode 9, we're talking about moving for retirement and what does that look like.
Nice.
Take care.
Nice.
Have a good one.
Check us out.